Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, just a warning not to be scammed by anyone pretending to be me or any other reader asking you for money in any way. They can be really tricky, so just be really careful. Okay, now let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy that we have to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Okay, the Two of Swords. Oh, that's interesting. So what came forward was severing ties. There's something that I almost see this as scissors. There's something like we want to cut away, and Spirit's saying like, be calmer with your judgment. Be calm in your judgment. There's something that we're immediately going to be like, nope, not doing it, or can't look at it. And Spirit's saying kind of step back. So yeah, because you think if you make this decision that it's going to lead you down one of two paths. Like it's going to have to be one of two ways. And yet Spirit's saying you'll be very surprised at the way that you move forward. There's something that's coming forward that before, if it had been presented, you'd be like, nope. But now, because, okay, so sorry, I'm just listening. So what Spirit is saying is that it was presented to you before, and you thought, okay, it could only be like this because that's how you saw it. I'm really getting a relationship vibe around this. And it's like, okay, a relationship could be like this or it could be like this. It could be job opportunities, but it was something very personal and you only saw two ways that it could be. It was either like really good or really bad, or you didn't even see the really good. It was like this type of bad or this type of bad. And you thought, no, I'm good. But it's going to present itself again. And Spirit's saying, don't think you know the answer. Because you don't. You're going to be surprised. You really are going to be surprised. So there's something that's coming forward where you think, oh, it's going to be one of two ways. I'm not interested. Spirit's saying, look, now this is, I want you to be careful because this could mean that we open ourselves up to something here that we think is what we think is supposed to be presenting, right? And we take a risk or we do something with somebody, we give somebody a chance that we shouldn't have. If we get bad vibes from this person, if we, don't feel comfortable, don't move forward. But there's almost a sense of like it's kind of like a love relationship. It's a sense of opening yourself up. It can even be doing what you love, and you got burnt in the past. Spirit's saying, don't think that's going to happen again. You have to trust me. Like trust me and move forward. Okay? Yeah. I hope I'm making that as clear as possible. Let's see what the chakra energy is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Okay, so we have two: creativity, which is the sacral chakra, and holistic health. I love holistic health. I love the idea of listening to our bodies and natural remedies. But remember also, you need modern medicine. It is very important. So go to the doctor, get checked, have your physicals. But also, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Exercise and yoga and meditation and even energy healing, or just the simple power of touch. These are all very important and they root us. So at our root, at our core, what grounds us is going to be a natural approach. But we also need to make sure that, we're taking care of ourselves, that we're embracing medicine. Now, with the sacral chakra, there's creativity here. With the sacral chakra holds our chaos, right? So it holds our chaos from this life and from past lives. And a lot of that chaos has been bleeding forward into our creativity, like stopping our creativity. Because there's something here, and it's either, I'm just hearing somebody told you in the past that you couldn't do it. So either that was a past life, if you're saying, no, nobody ever told me I couldn't do it, or it's in the past, in this life, where it's like, I can't do this, I can't move forward, this creativity will not get me where I want to be. There's a healing that needs to be done around the creativity, all right? The root chakra going into the sacral chakra, right? Or the sacral chakra going into the root chakra, however you want to see it. There's the sense of a healing, and it has to be natural. It has to be through either meditation or, through, it can be tapping or therapy or something where it's like, I need to heal around my creativity. And as I heal around the creativity, floodgates are going to open. It's just going to be, you're hit by a tidal wave. So just be prepared for that, Gemini, that it's going to be like, oh, well, I didn't expect this. And yet it's exactly what you need. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so we're starting off with the Tower is the first card revealed. So there's something here that has absolutely rocked your world. Interesting. Give me a moment. You've crossed a threshold. You really have. You've crossed into a new understanding of yourself, Gemini. And that's a big deal. Okay? Something has happened. And with the Tower, this could have happened. This could have started 16 years ago when you were 16. But it could be even 16 days, 16 months, 16 hours, however it is, there is a sense of something around the 16 being important, okay? Could even be a jersey with the number 16 on it. It has shaken your world. It has absolutely shaken your world. The Tower shakes your world. It's change. Now, it's change that you don't usually come back from, like the same. It doesn't have to be bad change at all. But it means that it takes the way that you see things and it blows open your mind. Like, it blows your mind. You're like that little emoji with the brain, like, whoa. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Oh my gosh, what's going on? You think this is a very bad thing. Okay, you really do. It's like, this is terrible. It's not terrible. Your first instinct is going to be, oh my gosh, I need to go to the ground. Like, I need to just pull back and pull away and shut the door and hide. You have the King and the Queen of Wands. So this is a soulmate connection, a true love connection. This is the fire coming back into your life. The fire has been gone for quite some time. The fire is coming back in. I'm going to go so far as to say either you're putting out the energy to meet your soulmate, or there's soulmate energy here that is a huge, huge thing. And that's why the relationships kept on coming forward. And Spirit's like, for some, it isn't relationship. It could be your work. It could be just like something that you absolutely love. But for a lot of Geminis out there, this is a soulmate connection. This is a true love connection. This is a sense of, I'm opening the door and I'm embracing what I love. And I'm embracing love because I get to. The Tower rocks your world. It also lets back in the light. There's something here. There's a change that's happening. And as much as you want to go to ground, as much as you want to hide away, it's like, no, I need to step out in the sun. I need to embrace this. I need to, move forward in this fire, in this passion, in this brilliance, in this vibrancy that is me. It's bringing back the light. So as it's happening, you're thinking, oh my gosh, no. Like, oh my gosh, no. But it's bringing back the beauty into your life that it dissipated. It had gone away, Gemini. It had. Because you were listening to everybody else. You were, trying to fight and be yourself, and yet listening to what everybody was saying and just feeling confuddled and confused and overwhelmed, and it became so much of a battle that it lost its beauty. And now it's like, who the heck have I been battling for? Things are so much bigger than I thought they would ever be. With the Seven of Swords, okay, there's a betrayal. There's something here where you feel betrayed. It could be by God. You could be like, why the heck did you do this? It could be by somebody that you love. But there's something here where it's like, what the hell? Like, and excuse my language, but it's like, what the hell did you just do? Like, what the hell just happened? It brings forward a change, and you almost feel like the world is laughing at you. Like, what you loved, what is important, it's being mocked. It's not being mocked. It's putting in perspective what's important and what isn't. And it's taking you out of your own head. Somebody has betrayed you before. This isn't the betrayal. This isn't something you can't bounce back from. There was something that took a long time to heal, and so it makes you very sensitive to betrayals. But just be very aware of this, okay? Be very aware of this. That there is something that is rocking your world. It's letting in the light, but it just feels like it's taking away all the light, but it's not. It moves you to the Queen of Wands. There is some sort of beauty. There is some sort of celebration coming forward. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, are we in the Leo? Yeah, we're in Leo. Well, we'll soon be in Leo season. Okay, so that could also be, Leo is ruled by the sun. I'm like, why is Leo coming through so strongly? Leo is ruled by the sun. So there's some sort of light, some sort of vibrancy that's coming back in. It's going to be through the Leo time period. And Leo time period, July 23rd to August 22nd. So here, it's just a sense of the fire coming back, a sense of the fire, the creativity. You're going to be dealing with very fiery people. So tempers might be a bit high. It's kind of like, I'm just seeing the gas stove like turned up. That click, 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 like tempers are rising, things are becoming elevated. Be aware of that. It's going to be very good for you. There's something that's coming into balance. There's something that's coming into focus. That's going to be very important. There is a sense of the fire coming back, but just know that it can also bring raised tempers. There is something that you love, and there is something here. I mean, I just actually see this as, I see the King of Wands as a love connection. I don't know if you're going to meet a fire sign. Like, this is your passion coming back. So if you are a guy watching this, or you identify, it's like the energy that's coming forward is this exuberant, kind of fun, exploratory energy. That's what you need to embrace. There is somebody coming forward much more serious. All right. And you're going to think, I don't want the serious. Like, I need somebody fun and lighthearted, or something fun and lighthearted. And I just want an escape or an adventure or something to take my mind off of things. This person comes in, like, it's super intense, but it's like, oh, so, and this person is also very serious. So just be aware of this. This person comes in with astoundingly serious energy in the realm of relationships or in the realm of connections. So this person doesn't take things lightly. They don't say things lightly. They're not, the type of person to say something and then, not remember it or not care. Words from my teacher. One of my teachers, when I was learning the tarot, she always said that fire sign energies, like the King of Wands, not fire sign energies, but the King of Wands represented somebody who would easily cheat. Okay. And that's kind of what you think with this person. You kind of think they give off, I don't know if they give off this energy, because that's what's coming forward. It's like they'll easily cheat, or they just have a lot of options. Like, a lot of people find them really attractive. And so you're going to think, oh, this person will easily cheat. That couldn't be the furthest from this person. Okay, so just be aware of this. Okay? Yeah. This is a very specific person. So if you get these vibes, like, they have to prove themselves, right? They have to be able to show up, because this person's going to come through. Again, linked to this tower time, this is a person who's shining that light in that darkness, really bringing that sunshine when things have been crazy, things have been overwhelming, and they really bring that light forward. There's something about a transformation also coming here, where you are transforming, you are embracing what you want, you're looking at the bigger picture of where you want to be. Even if you're just putting out that energy for this person to come in, they might not come in right now, but you're definitely setting it up, because before you had been on guard mode. You really had been on guard mode. You had been hurt in the past. There had been promises made, or things that you thought were going to work out. They just hadn't. You were trying to listen to everybody else. The person that you were ignoring was yourself. And this is the time here, Gemini, where it's like, no, I need to celebrate me. I need to let the light in. I need to shine. I need to embrace what I desire. Yes, everybody has an opinion. Yes, everybody, thinks they know the best way to do everything. But I also need to trust me. And there's a sense here of you didn't trust your own voice, and you really, You hid your light under a bushel. So just be aware of this. You hid your light under a bushel. You hid a gift that was given to you. And that's also going to be something that comes forward. That's why you're changing spheres. And that's why there's just such a beautiful energy around you where it's like, oh, people are going to take notice because you're changing spheres. There's also this sense of, I have walked through storms and I have walked through the fall. Like things have fallen apart, and I've come out and I'm able to celebrate. And there's joy here, and there's beauty here, and there's brilliance here. And this gets to, I'm rising up. Now the Hangman, we're seeing things so differently. Okay? When it comes to this betrayal, okay, this thing that we really think it's, you know, that when a crow like, caws, like, like we just feel like somebody was laughing at us or something was laughing at us. And now we're looking at this. The betrayal that we are looking at right now isn't as bad as the betrayal that happened in the past. That kind of set the stage for things. Here, it's changing the way that we see everything. It's changing the way that we see ourselves. It's changing the way that we're looking at things. It's changing what we want. And we're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so different. Like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. And yet Spirit is saying, but this is where you need to be. Like, this was also the betrayal that happened. You betrayed yourself because you weren't letting yourself be different. You were going halfway there. You were embracing half of what you are, but not fully. And it doesn't mean be different, meaning like you have to go and paint your face blue or anything like that. It means that just being you, and you felt like, well, that makes me stand out from the crowd. And there's a sense here of like, all I wanted to do was blend in. During this time, especially, Gemini, you are meant to stand out. You are meant to blaze like the sun. There is something to you. There is either going to be some sort of creative, power moving you forward, or something that says like, carpe diem, you have to seize this day. The torches are being lit. The looking out on the horizon has come. And there's a sense of being surrounded by light, by inspiration, by insight. The Three of Wands, the world is opening. I mean, here with the Hangman, we just see things so differently than we have before. And we're going to think, oh, this is a bad thing. But it's kind of like, screw it. And again, excuse my language, but screw it. I need to move forward for me. I need to look at things differently, because the way we were doing it before, it wasn't working. We were betraying ourselves. We were betraying who we actually are. And now the door is opening. Now it's like, I see a new horizon. I see a new day. And I'm thankful for this new day. Not everybody gets one. And I don't mean to be maudlin, but it's like, there is power and there is beauty here. Seize it. Live out loud. Be bold, be brave, be different. And being bold and being brave, again, doesn't mean that we have to make a spectacle of ourselves, as that's not us. We can live quiet lives, but beautiful lives. It's time to let that light shine in. It's time to let that beauty come forward. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of, it's the Prince of Swords. Now, we're represented by the swords in the minor arcana. We have to be mindful of going in the complete opposite direction. Instead of like letting our light shine in and taking these steps and being brave and slowly and steadily moving forward, just thinking, screw it, I'm going to charge forward. Like, it doesn't matter what happens, any action is better, or I have to act now, and I'm just going to go for it. In some incidents, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to just move forward, but this is something bigger. This is like a recklessness that comes, okay, because we do feel betrayed. We have been so overwhelmed. We are thrown out of our comfort zone, that we're just going to think, okay, just charge forward. Just charge. And Spirit's saying here, calm down, think things through, and then act. Then move forward methodically, beautifully, brilliantly, steadily, okay? Because if we take if we take the Knight of Swords in its negative sense, which that's what's being represented here, it's the impetuous, brash, unthinking person who just charges without care. The Knight of Swords at his finest moment is the hero of the fairy tales, the person who comes in and slays the dragons and cuts through the poison and awakens the princess and lives happily ever after. And it would be cutting through our fears in life, cutting through the poisons that we were fed, awakening the subconscious part of ourselves, and being able to say, there's more here to me, and embracing that. And that's the energy that comes forward that we can do. If we let ourselves shine, that's going to be the hardest thing, because there's something here where it's like, nope, not going to do it, not going to shine, not going to embrace my life, or I don't get to have joy, or I have to be really upset and sad and scared and overwhelmed. And Spirit's saying, no, stop it. The subconscious chakra energy is the solar plexus chakra, and it's self-mastery. It's falling into alignment with ourselves. It's awakening us. It's seeing us. It's being empowered and emboldened. And it's also listening to our gut. We have very powerful and good gut instincts. Listen to it. Divinity is going to be talking to you a lot. Now, our subconscious message is the Eight of Swords. We get too much in our own head. We're going to have a real tendency towards sabotage, self-sabotage, overthinking, overanalyzing, being just too caught up in the chaos of it all. So just be mindful about this. Just be mindful about the Eight of Swords, getting in your own head, anxiety, depression, fear, overthinking, overanalyzing, caring too much what other people think. It doesn't matter what they think. It matters who we are. Let yourself shine. Because there is a sense here, it's so funny. So Spirit's showing me a present, like, when you do a joke present or something like that, and you wrap it like in duct tape or in and then like a whole bunch of twine and everything, and the person has to unwrap it. It's almost like we've wrapped ourselves up like that, and now we're unwrapping ourselves, and we're cutting through all this tape and all this twine and all this everything. And it's super frustrating. But then the present within is like, oh, that's beautiful. It's like awe-inspiring. So just be very aware of that. But just be very aware, you're going to have a tendency to get into your own head. You have to calm yourself down. You have to center yourself. And you have to just be aware, okay, like I'm psyching myself out. Because it's going to be very easy during this time to psych ourselves out. Okay. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. And may blessings and prosperity always be with you.